Some relationships stay with us forever, not because they were easy or even perfect, but because they changed us. The way someone made you feel, the way they saw you, or how they showed up when it mattered. Love in its purest form leaves a mark. And more often than not, astrology can give us clues as to why. Today, we're exploring 6 zodiac signs that are known for leaving lasting emotional impressions, the kind of relationships that raise the bar so high, no one else quite compares. Whether you're looking back at a lifelong love, a soulmate connection, or someone who still crosses your mind, this list just might bring back some memories. Let's begin. Zodiac number 6, Taurus, the steady flame. Taurus may not be flashy, but once you experience their love, it's unforgettable. They're stable, dependable, and deeply loyal. They show love through actions, bringing you tea when you're tired, fixing the broken cabinet, holding your hand in silence when there are no words. They may not fall fast, but when they do, it's real. And it lasts. Loving a Taurus is like being wrapped in a warm, weighted blanket. You feel grounded, safe, protected, and after that kind of consistency, flakiness just doesn't cut it anymore. Zodiac number 5, Libra, the soul companion. Libra knows how to connect, not just romantically, but soul to soul. They're great listeners, gentle communicators, and they genuinely want harmony in the relationship. They care about your opinion, your feelings, your experience. When you date a Libra, it feels like emotional oxygen. They make you feel heard and, more importantly, understood. After Libra, you start to crave relationships with emotional maturity and mutual respect. They don't just leave a memory, they leave a new standard. Zodiac number 4, Leo, the one who sees you. Leos are often misunderstood. They're seen as dramatic or attention-seeking. But in truth, when a Leo loves you, they love you loudly. They celebrate your wins like they're their own. They'll fight for you, lift you up, and make you feel like the most important person in the room. They're generous, passionate, and incredibly loyal, especially in love. Dating a Leo is like being fully seen for the first time. They'll remind you what it feels like to be appreciated truly and deeply. And once you've felt that, you'll never settle for being ignored again. Zodiac number 3, Pisces, the dreamer. Pisces love with their whole heart. They don't hold back. They bring creativity, emotional depth, and a kind of magical thinking to love. With them, romance isn't just roses and date-sits poetry, long conversations, and seeing the world in color. They'll remember the little things, the way you take your coffee, the song that reminds you of your dad, your favorite book from childhood. And when they love you, you feel like the main character of your own story. After Pisces, casual flings lose their appeal. You start craving connection that touches the soul. Zodiac number 2, Cancer, the nurturer. Cancers don't just love, they care. Deeply, intimately, intuitively. Dating a Cancer feels like being understood without having to explain yourself. They sense your moods, your fears, your emotional needs, and they respond with softness and support. They'll cook for you, check in on your bad days, and make sure you never feel alone, even in silence. When a Cancer loves you, they become part of your emotional foundation. And when they're gone, there's a tenderness you'll never forget. You start to realize how rare it is to feel that emotionally safe with someone. Zodiac number 1, Scorpio, the transformation. And finally, Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't just love, they transform. There's an intensity to them that pulls you in like gravity. You feel seen, challenged, exposed, and awakened all at once. Scorpio wants depth. Not surface-level attraction, but soul-level connection. And they're not afraid to go there then when it's uncomfortable. When you date a Scorpio, it's often the kind of relationship that changes you forever. For better or worse, you're not the same person after. And even years later, their name may still sit heavy in your heart. Because with Scorpio, it's never just a memory. It's a piece of you. So why do these signs leave such an impact? Because they touch something deeper than the surface. They awaken feelings that are hard to find elsewhere. They connect to your values, your dreams, your wounds even, the parts of you you didn't know needed healing. These signs tend to love with presence, with intention. That's what stays with us long after they're gone. Now let me ask you this. You ever dated someone who set the bar so high, no one else could quite match it? What was their sign? What made them unforgettable? I'd love to hear your story in the comments. This is a space for reflection, connection, and maybe even a little healing. Because real love teaches us something, even when it ends. And sometimes the people we can't forget are the ones who showed us who we really are. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a like. It helps others find this kind of content too. And if you're curious to explore more emotional and spiritual connections through astrology, consider subscribing. We dive deep here into the heart, the stars, and everything in between. Till next time, take care of your heart. It remembers everything.